everybody, welcome out to another PhotoGIJoeHero toy opening. Today I'm going to open up this Teela that I got from Mercari. I'm going to post on here the link to the video that a short I did of the opening of the package. The guy that sent it to me is just an idiot. It was wrapped in basically a plastic bag and then put my address on it. I kind of was hoping to keep the box. I still have to look for one because the artwork is just beautiful. It's just awesome. She looks great in the pictures on both sides. We'll cover the eyes in just a minute, but yeah, she looks awesome. So I wanted to have a box one. I'll get one eventually, but as you can see, it's just hammered up here. It looked like someone rammed a rock through the package, or a corner of a box or something. It was just cut wide open, so it's a little irritating that people don't know how to ship action figures by now. If you're going to sell them online, you better learn how to ship them. Put some padding around it. Anyway, I was excited. I've been trying to get this one for a while. I got her on a little bit of a cheaper, I mean, it was like $3 off of what you would find them at Walmart, but I haven't seen it at Walmart. So like I said, the packaging is awesome. I've picked up a couple others from this new Eternia series, but I wanted to get this one open so that I could talk about horrible packaging. Anyway, let's get this cut. She also, so the other ones are Cobra Khan and Hordak, and the Teela. I don't think that I'll pick up either one of those. Cobra Khan maybe. I did see on Mercari someone had listed all three of them. It was an okay price, but Hordak doesn't really interest me, so we'll leave him out. Okay, so get her out of the box. Does have her weapons or whatever on this side. Hopefully they're all in here. Got a staff that's kind of bent, and then got this package, so I'll open that in a second, and then that's it. And then we've got this. We'll come back to her actually. Okay, this open. This will come with the snake head armor, which is cool. It's kind of copper looking. And then we've got her shield, two punching fists, and her shield, which has got kind of a leather look, and then gold on that side. And that's all from there. Okay, let's get my clippers out to get the last two of these cut. Okay, she's got her spear. One of the drawbacks from these He-Man figures is that their sticks are just a little bent. I don't know if that one's, based on the picture, this one is not supposed to be bent, but yeah, whatever. And then let's get her out. Get some of these clipped off the back. Hopefully, like I said, I can find another one to save the box art. Gotta have one. If the box art just looks as good as that one did, you gotta keep one. Okay, so here is Teela, her bottoms look like they need to be rotated just a little. Okay, so from the online reviews I've seen, a lot of people have mentioned this, but if you can see, her eyes are just, she looks like she's annoyed or she's rolling her eyes. The pupils are up at the top, so it's just a different look. It's not as bad as I thought when I first saw it, but it's still would be nice if she had maybe a replaceable head that had her smiling, or did something a little different too. But whatever, that's what we got. The hair looks good though. I like the extra layers. It looks good. Her skin is just a little darker than her chest, but otherwise she looks good. The arm, she doesn't have an inset, it's just straight. And then I really wish that the He-Man ones would go to a double elbow. Her wrist does break pretty good. Spins on the stomach and on the waist. She's got a ball joint for the hip. Spins on the thigh. Doesn't really match up very well though. See, there's double jointed knee. It'd be nice if we could get that for the elbow. And then spins on the top of the boot. And then we got the foot that has pretty good movement. Sorry, let's do that again. She's got very tan, although the paint looks a little lighter up here than on the sides. It's kind of how that works, I guess. But overall, the detail and color looks really good on her. It looks very much like one of the older versions. Let me see if I can grab one real quick. Just put her there if she'll stay. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we'll armor her up in just a second, but a couple different versions that have come out. So it was the first Masterverse version, and then they released this version, which is pretty cool. I like them both for different reasons. This is obviously the first one. My version doesn't have anything, but she's what this one's meant to look like. But she, this one's kind of dirty. It's very dark. They released this version of her. Again, it's supposed to kind of match this one back here. This is another one. I really like her. Very detailed. A lot more movement. Definitely think she looks good. See if she'll stay. That platform is good, kind of. There we go. And this is one of my favorite ones, actually. She looks very much like the animated series one. Could use a little more detail, but I really like her. These two in the front are definitely my two favorite ones. So, yep, really like those. Okay, well, I'm going to take these out and go on to the figure. Okay, I got those cleared off. I should also mention that I did have this version too, which is like a very Conan the Barbarian version of Teela. But yeah, just wanted to show that one too. So lots of different versions of Teela. Okay, I'm going to add in just a little more light. Okay, so with Teela, oh, that's too much light. I'll turn that one back off. The weapons, I'm going to hold off on the gold ones. We'll leave her those on. But like the snake armor, she's got the staff, which again, I don't know why it's curled up so much, but let's get that on her. She's got her staff. This is such a... Never understood the snake armor, considering she fought against the guy that lived at the Snake Castle. Snake Mountain, obviously, but it just never made sense to me. But, yep. So, there's her. The snake armor. Looks cool. Like the color's awesome. But there's that. We'll get some pictures of her in that armor. And then we'll take that off. And here's her shield. She's always got the shield, the big pointy thing in the middle. And then give her her staff. It would be good to have the sword. She's always got that little, like, weird fake looking sword that all the guard had. But yep, again, that having a two-jointed elbow would have been nice. Okay, I'm not going to switch the hands. Let's go with what she's got. It's not going to stay very well. Okay. All right. There is Teela from New Eternia from the Masters of the Universe, where she is very indifferent of you and everybody else. But you can see in the video, her chest skin is definitely a different color. But anyway, all right. Thanks everybody for watching. This was a fun one to kind of show off the other figures I've got. Thanks again, and PhotoGIJoeHero out.